Hi, I want to say thank you, and I also have an announcement. So, first of all, thank you for being here and following our cancer journey. Thank you for being supportive to our family and to my husband, Timmy, to our girls. Thank you for your prayers and your support as we try to navigate life with my husband's diagnosis of multiple myeloma. And repeated hospitalizations and ongoing chemotherapy treatment, and through his recent stem cell transplant, and for whatever's to come. The announcement that I have to make is that, I really take to heart the comments that are made when people give feedback or comments, and so there have been a few comments about my reference to climate and climate change. This is my YouTube site, so I do get to talk about whatever moves in my heart to speak of. But I also realize that a lot of you are here specifically for the cancer piece of it. And I have dedicated this YouTube channel to talking about cancer, climate, and consciousness because I see the three as being integrally connected with one another. I've traveled a lot of places and seen a lot of devastation related to climate change. Our family's lives have been personally impacted by climate change. I've traveled to the global south where I've seen people's lives completely upended by climate disruption. And, I just feel it's really in my heart to speak about this. And also offer suggestions for how we can take steps to mitigate the worsening impacts of climate change. So I've decided to start a new series of videos in addition to the cancer journey videos, and they'll be called Climate Journey. And Climate Journey is really about navigating life on planet Earth in a time of climate crisis. I'm a green team leader. I'm also a climate activist and coach. And I want to offer you suggestions, recommendations. I want to share about my own process in this journey. I don't have all the answers. None of us do. And I see our youth going all in with activism, and many of them, kind of circumventing the normal, usual things they should be occupying themselves with because this issue is just staring them in the face, and they don't see how they're going to have all of the opportunities down the road if climate change isn't addressed. So they're dedicating their lives, their young lives, to it. And so I want to use the Climate Journey series of videos to help my peers, people who are busy adulting but also have a lot of life experience, a lot of wisdom, a lot of connections, a lot of resources that we can bring to the climate action movement. And it's not about, carrying a sign and marching on the streets. While that is helpful, it's not all that. It's not always about politics, but it does matter that we speak up and we tell our politicians what's important to us. It's about all of the fronts, and it's also about addressing all of our systems. And so, as adults, we're very, we are embedded in all of the systems that kind of govern how we show up in the world. Our kids' schools, our places of worship, the places where we recreate, we're feeding the system all the time by the choices that we make, by the way that we invest our money and our precious resources, which is our time, which is the income that we earn. I will be calling them Climate Journey so that you know that they're not primarily about cancer. They're about climate and climate change, and what we can do to take action. And so when you see posts that are called Climate Journey, that's what they're about. In the roles that I have been in, I've come across a lot of really valuable resources, so I want to share those. There's organizations that I'm a part of, so I want to talk about those. A lot of the ways that I have taken action myself really is like, I feel concerned, I wonder what to do, I don't have the answers, and so I go to my dear friend Google and lo and behold, there's an opportunity, or there's a whole community of people already doing that kind of thing, and so I kind of find my way in. I want to share how that's been for me in case it's helpful to you. So yeah, I'm really just sharing it from my heart to yours, and if it's interesting to you and you want those tips and recommendations, you can take a listen. If there's more that would be helpful to you, I'd love to know that. If there's things that I say that are new to you, I'd love to know that too. I'm kind of so steeped in that work and involved in it that I don't quite know like what's helpful, what's useful, what do you know already, where are you stuck. I want to speak to those things because I want it to be a place that's useful and helpful and resourceful to you. So and I'm really breaking this news today on Thanksgiving because every single thing that I put in my body this morning comes from the earth. Every single thing that I'm going to eat the rest of the day comes from the bounty of the earth. And I want that bounty to exist for my kids in their future, for generations to come. My heart breaks for those who don't get to experience that bounty, and I think it's on all of us to do what we can to make sure that that all of the bounty goes all around for everyone to enjoy. So thanks for listening to all of our videos thus far. I really appreciate you being here. If you aren't really here for the climate piece, you don't have to watch any of those. If that is more helpful to you, or you want to know more, then I invite you to take a listen there. And if you feel like anyone else would benefit from the things I'm talking about, please feel free to share these. Recommend that others subscribe so that they can get notification of new posts. I think the more that I exercise using my voice, the more comes up for me to say. And I trust that you're here because it's useful in some way, and that if it's not, you'll go find someone else to listen to. So, all right. I think that's it for now. I'm going to go get ready and go to the hospital with my girls and see Tim and hang out there for the day. So blessings to you, peace to you, and I'm deeply, deeply grateful to each and every one of you. Happy Thanksgiving.